Hey guys, welcome to OK Let's Play, and we have a special guest with us here today.
Hi!
This is Stefan Froese.
This is Stefan Froese.
Welcome to the show, Stefan.
Thank you.
Today we're gonna play some Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth.
Dark Corners of the Earth.
Tell me a bit about this game.
I think it was released in 2005. It was an Xbox game, delayed for a super long time, made by this weird, tons of old adventure, pedigree PC game guys made it, and got delayed for super long.
This is a Bethesda game, right?
Bethesda Softworks did it, but people at the helm of the game, I forget the Head First, I think, did it.
Head First.
And they had some guys who'd done a whole bunch of point-and-click adventures and stuff. Game was delayed 5 or 6 years. Came out to no fanfare. Super great game, though. But just
and scary?
Scary, creepy, really immersive, because there's actually no HUD, ever. There's no aiming reticule, it's just you. No health bar, but it all makes sense.
Okay.
And you have to read things to solve puzzles. It forces you to read journal entries, because otherwise you can't progress unless you understand what's going on. So it forces you to get your head in the game.
Cool.
And then
well, let's get into it.
All right, new game. Boom. Private investigator. We can't even do the other ones.
Mythos specialist.
Mythos specialist.
That's intense.
Yeah, you got to be a hardened detective to get mythos specialist.
Wow, man. Let's do PI.
Yeah, we're not Boy Scouts.
Cthulhu PI.
Cthulhu PI.
I would watch that show.
Oh yeah.
If Cthulhu was a private investigator.
Yeah, I have an idea. Cthulhu. You'll get that later.
Oh no. Arkham Asylum, eh?
Yeah, that's where Batman got it from.
Huh.
Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Oh, should we get
real fear?
subs?
Oh, meaningless. I now walk.
Ah, there we go. Much better.
And it is there I finally
That we don't have to worry about so much about the audio.
Yeah.
In the dark corners of the earth.
So we're in an insane asylum.
I don't want to say. Oh no, wrong.
That would
Wrong
be
game.
Wrong game. That'd be hilarious if that started playing.
Yeah,
actually,
it's always the ink spots,
oddly creepy.
Yeah.
50s band.
Close enough.
Close enough, actually. Yeah.
This is more of a classic, anyways. Love that grainy filter they put on this.
Oh yeah. I barely even noticed that.
Yeah. Just makes it, hides the graphics a bit. Yeah. Early 20th century healthcare.
Oh man. That was a pretty decent attempt at a facial expression.
Yeah. You'll get there eventually.
I can truly see my last care opened are a new fear, a real fear.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't even read it.
Yeah. This, if you're fans of Lovecraft, you'll know that that's how things usually end. Time for the prologue.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
Save your game.
Oh, game tips.
Game tips.
Yeah, sure, let's keep them on until they get annoying.
Till they get annoying. So, which Lovecraft books is this based on?
Shadow over Innsmouth, mostly.
Okay.
And then the rest of the Cthulhu mythos is sort of thrown in there for details and stuff.
But it's pretty much their own thing.
No, it's a lot of the book, actually.
Oh, really?
Having read it just this last weekend, it's a lot of the same stuff. It's interesting how they turned set pieces from the book into game elements that work really well.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I've read a decent amount of Lovecraft myself, but never Shadow over Innsmouth.
Oh, yeah, it's good. That's
so
good.
which is good. So
for this game.
I think I'm going to probably freak out.
Yeah, you're not going to know what's going on. This prologue is excellent.
Okay.
For a game prologue.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call.
That guy's voice.
Sorry, Jack. Victor Holmes.
Don't know any.
Victor? He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers.
Sounds harmless.
Causing trouble all over
Probably
town.
not.
Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the local scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert.
Doesn't
I
that
better
just
check out this
beat
crazy
all?
gang of theirs.
And now we're in it.
Here we go.
You know, actually, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good for like an Xbox port.
Yeah.
2005 game that was delayed.
Yeah,
So
actually.
it should have been like a 2002 release. It would have looked pretty fantastic then.
Yeah, actually. Recently, I've been playing. I played. What is it? The original Deus Ex,
Oh yeah.
and that's pretty bad
Yeah.
compared to this.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think I saw him with Officer Armstrong. Just take it easy.
hey man.
I do.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows.
Oh, there he is.
He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
No, but we got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
So it goes widescreen like that. You're out of control. That's their way of doing cinematic.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
calm. You better.
Whoa!
Good
what?
grief.
Did I get shot?
Oh, we didn't get shot. This guy got shot.
What's wrong with us? Oh, they're shooting.
We're freaking out. This is a game mechanic.
That's
We don't like violence. You see stuff that dead people, things like that. Your vision goes crazy. Your controls will screw up.
really.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
All right.
So there's a gunfight now.
Yeah.
Holy.
Gotta remember my controls here.
I think probably E.
Try and E. E actually leans me. These are the lean controls.
Oh yeah, in old games they used to do
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. It's actually what I
F.
learned. F, eh?
Huh.
That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
Probably shouldn't take a closer look.
Hey. Hello, friend.
Oh yeah, that looks normal.
Let's take a closer look.
What does it do? Ah,
It's our save points.
save mechanic. Yes.
Yeah, it's almost-
Flaming eyes always make you save, as I always say.
I'm on a save loop.
What? Hit the button.
Let's override it.
You did it.
All right.
What the heck?
Ooh.
Is that bar?
It's an I Spy.
I spy with my little eyes something that is eyes.
Soviet Russia spy eyes you.
Oh, those gunshots.
What is the button to open this? It isn't F like I thought it was.
It's probably locked then.
Well, usually he says it's locked. Oh, hey, buddy.
Gross. Look at all these nasty tattoos.
Yeah, it's nice. Inked.
Inked. California inked.
Yeah, California inked. Los Angeles ink.
Or whatever. Yeah, I don't watch shows like that.
Prairie ink. I don't know.
Prairie ink.
What is?
You could look up the controls, you know. There we go.
Yeah.
Am I gonna ambush this guy?
This guy's ink. Get him.
Don't shoot. Unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Bond.
Whoa.
Oh, gross.
You can hear
Well, that one didn't seem to bother your character very much.
Oh, the heartbeat. You can hear it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Take his gun. Can you take his gun?
Can't take
Damn.
it.
He recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint.
Voice actor's good, but he never gives you any emotion for what's going on.
He's dead.
Ah.
Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning.
Ah. Wah, wah.
This should help downstairs.
It's important to press the action button on everything because you're a private investigator.
This game was made by people who made point-and-click adventure games.
Yeah, you gotta click on stuff. Oh,
Another dead guy.
meanwhile,
Poisoning by the looks of it.
oh, not even lead poisoning.
What the heck?
He's dead. They're all dead.
See, vision goes.
Oh, your vision starts going?
Yeah, it's just getting freaky.
That's so weird,
It's
man.
good to be in the light, see? Gotta look away from all this stuff.
That's so weird. Oh, yeah, it's still going.
It's still going. Yeah. Still shaking up here.
Gross.
Yeah. This is just the beginning. Yeah, they're all dead.
Good thing the wood fire's still going.
Yeah, well, they gotta stay warm, even when they're cold.
And dead.
And dead. Alright, this one over here.
It won't open.
It won't open.
It won't open.
Oh no.
Oh, you heard the man.
It's
So you should
locked.
probably like go outside and tell your buddies to
It's
stop
unlocked.
shooting into the building.
No, I think we're locked in. Unless we should getting shot at by somebody. Oh goodness.
Look, it's me.
It's us.
That is the creepiest.
Tons of pictures of us. There we are. Handsome as we are. All over the place.
That's so weird.
Oh, day 13. Leave home. Arrive at station. Leave station. Lunch. Go to bank. Back to station. Follow suspect. Stake out.
That's my schedule?
That's our schedule.
Oh, that's creepy.
Another key. This should fit the door across the hall.
First journal item.
Bless
you.
Understand.
Excuse me.
I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think.
Yeah, probably.
I gotta think.
That's all it is, man.
Let's check our journal entry.
Oh, yeah.
Diary of Jack Walters. Guess I'm becoming a victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, the papers have been calling me a local hero. But I just had a run of lucky hunches, that's all. I'm just another cop doing his job. So there's a disturbance at a local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. Why call it a detective? Maybe the uniformed boys are sore at being out in this weather and they want to share the joy with a local hero. It would be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since those newspaper reports. I don't know though, something doesn't feel right. It's more than just a regular bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's strong. I'm probably just tired. Those dreams don't help. I can't remember when I last got a good night's sleep. Must be a month at least. Right about the time I started my run of lucky hunches. The dreams have been getting worse lately. I'm almost afraid to close my eyes. Bourbon helped at first, but not anymore. The lack of sleep must be affecting my nerves. Well, jitters or not, I better get going.
Interesting.
Ooh.
So he started getting a string of lucky hunches
And then loses sleep.
and losing sleep. Very interesting.
General evidence. So
Yeah.
you gotta look at like the general evidence stuff.
Okay.
And are duped inside Boston's strangest church. Those warriors who live near its headquarters in an ordinary-looking Boston residence will need no introduction to the Fellowship of Yith, whatever the
Yith?
cult's name is. For those who have not encountered this mysterious semi-religious group before, a few words of explanation are necessary. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedom, its shores have been home to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number are headquartered in the states of New England, where the pilgrims themselves sought a new world free of religious persecution. But the question must be asked, at what point does a religion become a cult and its trusting adherents, not to mention its blameless neighbors, become victims? That is the question this journal poses in regard to the Fellowship of Yith. In a month-long investigation, our intrepid reporters have diligently sought out the truth behind this so-called church. Its origins are somewhat mysterious, the more so since the group's leaders declined to be interviewed or to assist our investigation in any way. However, it seems that the Fellowship was founded more than 20 years ago by one Victor Holt, based on a revelation he had received from beyond the confines of this world. Holt has not been seen for almost 6 years. His followers apparently believe that he is communing with the mysterious powers behind his faith and that he is shortly to return with new insights and teachings. All this sounds like a harmless, eccentric spiritual group, little different from many others. However, those who make their homes near the Fellowship's headquarters tell a different, more sinister story. The adherents of this obscure sect are to be found loitering on street corners, casting menacing glances at their innocuous neighbors, and frequently engaging in acts of petty crime, which local police seem powerless to prevent or redress. Strange lights have been observed burning in the windows of the old house at all hours of the day and night. They change color unpredictably and cast weird, unintelligible shadows. Even more disturbing are the noises which have been heard to issue from within the mysterious building. They include chanting, unearthly music, and, worst of all, screams like those of lost souls in agony. Many of the sect's neighbors are convinced that its services include human sacrifice or similar atrocities. Those few who dared complain to the police were told that because the house is private property and because there is no concrete evidence of any wrongdoing, the most they can do is file a noise complaint. Are the horrors of Salem being reenacted in our city more than 2 centuries on? Is this Fellowship of Yith engaging in unspeakable and criminal acts of involving worship involving torture and sacrifice? Why is nothing being done to ease the fear and distress they cause to the local community? America! A source within the police department, speaking on the condition of anonymity, tell the Globe that the Fellowship is suspected of involvement in a number of local crimes. But so far the lack of evidence and the reluctance of nervous witnesses to come forward have thwarted any official investigation. Very well, we say, where the police cannot or will not investigate, the Globe shall continue to act in the interests of Boston citizens, fearlessly exposing the truth about this so-called church and its followers. Our findings will be published in these pages over the following months so that all may know the truth. Editor's note, it is with great sorrow that the Globe announces the death of reporter Howard Addlestone, who was leading the paper's investigation into the Fellowship of Yig when he apparently drowned in Boston Harbor. The coroner has ruled his death a suicide. Our condolences go out to his family.
Oh, creepy.
Kawinky dink? I think not. There's no way to get back right to the menu. So this book will be opaque when we've got new evidence.
Ah, okay.
So, there we are. Ooh, heart's racing again.
Oh yeah, I'd be pretty creeped out too if there was a room full of
What the
pictures of
hell
me.
is going on?
Yeah.
It seems they've been tracking my movements.
Weird.
X-Files.
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 It's unlocked.
It's unlocked because we have the
unlocked.
key.
Oh yeah, nice. Second copy of that painting.
Well, it's an important work.
Yes.
Oh, mirrors.
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Yep.
Oh! The heck?
There it is.
There it is. Seems like a good idea.
That did not sound
Absolutely.
Oh!
You broke the stairs,
good. Well, that's
detective.
Yeah.
swell.
Well, that's just swell.
Better go on.
I broke a nail.
Oh, another dead guy. Bunch of mines, like unstable mines.
Ooh,
What?
looks like health class.
Yay. Oh, something nasty in the sink.
Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here.
That guy looks pretty fresh.
From the markings, he must have been one of their own. I wonder if he volunteered.
So you can hear that breathing.
Yeah. Ketchup and mustard in the container there.
Oh yeah, condiments. Well, I think they got the honey Dijon and it's the regular French.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Ooh. What is this?
What?
Oh!
Oh!
The game will do that to draw your attention to that.
What in the world?
Oh, he's moving.
Good God, what the hell is all this?
Yeah, what? Don't hit that button, bro.
No, hit the button. Well, what's crystal?
Well, I guess you have to.
Let's hit the button. I don't like these
It's
guys.
gonna shock him. Probably. How did I call that? How did I call that?
Oh, it did something to that.
Oh, we killed him.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think he was
The crystal's
low
still
chance
warm.
of survival.
Okay, computers with organs in them.
Oh, I think these are his bits. Because his brain's open. Maybe that's his brain.
Wow. His lungs.
Yeah, they got them all separate.
What? That is so weird.
Fill out your donor card, kids.
Fill out your donor card. You too can save a man like this.
Yeah.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Reminds me of the last tunnel that collapsed at any moment.
Except,
Ooh.
ooh.
A missing crystal? No, that's crystal.
Steal that crystal, man.
Ooh.
It's too hot to pick up.
What? Too hot.
Too high. You know, something tells me hitting the thing in the pit or
Big
whatever
black abyss.
is probably just not a good call, but let's go for
Let's
it.
take the
It's a
crystal.
similar shape to the slot upstairs.
Hmm.
So let's take the
It's a
crystal.
similar
Well,
shape to the slot upstairs.
You probably have to inventory it. Oh yeah, you probably got to go Classic point and click mechanic.
I think because the keys just happen. Oh no!
I'm right.
Super right. Super right.
Point and click.
Point and click.
Point and click.
All right.
Let's point and click.
Oh no! The Rancor.
Oh.
Oh goodness.
Seems like just about right. What? No whammy, no whammy, no Cthulhu, no Cthulhu.
Oh, who is it?
Somebody.
Something big.
Oh, hello.
Good grief.
That's freaking gross.
Oh, that's weird.
What is that? Oh, there's buddies. They're all buddies.
Seem like indescribable horrors to me.
They look like funky, large lizard scorpions.
With the claws and the long hair.
Long hair.
You know.
Okay, so did time just go by?
6 years,
Been more than 6 years
since I entered that strange house in Boston.
Oh.
But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming.
Yeah.
According to the police report, they'd searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others,
That's
I was
so
released
weird.
from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I
Really?
maintained a
Whoa.
fanatical infatuation with the occult.
Travel and study
Volumes concerning
while
witchcraft,
after being released.
Yeah, while still being.
often in languages
can't remember it.
unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again,
What?
or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection.
The doctor
I'm beginning
says
to
journaling
remember
helps.
things from that day. 6 years
Journaling is a
past.
great psychological exercise.
There's your sketch of it.
Nice sketch.
Yeah.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
He interrupted my sketch and my smoke.
And my monologue.
Oh, it's literally in the garbage.
Throw out the cash.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burke. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National Grocery Store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? I never heard of it.
Yep.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this. What the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Big mistake.
Big mistake.
For that fat stack of ones
Yeah.
in the 50s or whenever this takes place. 20s, I
20s.
guess. That's a lot of money.
Night. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National Grocery Store chain. It appears that the First National Grocery Store in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I have been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family, Mr. Anderson, gave him the job as a favor. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up. Not to Anderson and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and the combination to the back office safe? To misdirect any investigator? If that was his plan, why did he disappear? Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go. Whatever that's supposed to mean. The usual Hicktown prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. Feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long.
Here we go.
That's usually how a Lovecraft story begins.
Yep.
You're not going to believe this, guys.
But I went to a town and everything was normal.
Everything was normal.
Until it wasn't.
You'll never believe how nice this ice cream was. Beyond description.
Well, actually, I think this is probably... You want to hit pause there? I think we are probably going to call it there for now.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us for Call of Cthulhu, and we will see you
next time
in the next episode. We're going to find out what happens in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth.
Innsmouth?
Innsmouth.
In mouth.
In mouth.